Hey guys, it's Troy here, and I recently hosted a 200cc knockout tourney with a group of my subscribers. How this works is we started with a group of 12 racers, and every GP, the bottom finishers at the end of each cup got eliminated. Since I was hosting the room, the tourney continued until I got eliminated, and the remaining racers were the winners, or I won if I eliminated everyone. Every Wii Cup we eliminated 2 racers and 1 on the retros, and we zigzagged. So Mushroom Cup started with 12, Shell with 10, Flower with 9 racers, Banana 7, Star 6, Leaf 4, and then we actually head to the Lightning Cup with 3, and we saved the Special Cup for last for the final 2, if I actually got that far. Hope you enjoy the video. This is the entire thing. And if you want more info on how to join these rooms, I'll put a link in the description below. Also, we were having WiiFi server issues, and we didn't get the room started successfully for quite a long time, so we had to make the rules that if you disconnect at all, you end up with however many points you disconnect with. Hopefully the next one runs a little more smoothly, and without further ado, here we go. Let's go! The first TWD knockout tournament with the subs. I think it's very obvious what character vehicle combo I'm using on 200. Cross our fingers no one disconnects. If one person disconnected here, then only one person would be eliminated for the first cup. Oh, one person's out already. He was the one having the most connection issues. I kind of expected it a little bit. This makes it a little bit easier for everyone else to survive the first cup. Because, you know, only 1/11 of the people are getting eliminated instead of 1/6 of the people. All right, Luigi Circuit. This is a scary first track, man. Scary. I'm very curious to see how much I'll be targeted in these rooms, because obviously, you know, people are going to be trying to eliminate me, but they also have to save their own butts. Got him. Am I going to get shotgunned? Oh, he's going for me. Oh, I was gonna throw that. He had a mushroom. That would have been really interesting. I wonder if my red would have been able to get to him in time. This is bad for me. 5th place. All right, Daisy's getting all the top spots here. Moo Moo Meadows. I'll try to get an item here. Nice. 5th place gets me mushroom. That's really good. Never mind. Getting bombed. Oh snap, Chespin's on the bullet bike. That's kind of cool. Speaking of bullets. It's funny, I'm so used to doing these speedruns where we have like a destined route, but now I have to improvise. I have to pave my own path online, you know? That bullet build was god tier. You see that? That was amazing. Oh, we got some shock dodgers. Alright, so we're pretty much guaranteed to move on after the first GP. Normally we're focused on who's in first, but on these knockout rooms we're focused on who's at the bottom of the leaderboard. Mega Thunderclouds are enabled, so if you get a Thundercloud, it's not a bad thing. That way it's a little more fun for everybody. Alright guys, here we go. Mushroom Gorge. Triple shrooms. Nice. Let's see how this works out for me, bagging strats. We have a lot of room to just have fun right now because we're not getting eliminated in this first GP. There's just no way. I wouldn't feel safe if I was on like GP5 right now with 15 or 16 points, but you know, definitely feel good right now. That shortcut's broken, that's why I went for triple mushrooms. I'm really happy I got triples. Because if I got a star, I could still do cut, but I'd only be able to do it once. And if I got a golden, it'd be the same thing. I'd only be able to do it once. Hopefully we don't get target shocked. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Whoever threw that blue shell, that was the worst time almost I could have got blue. A little bit earlier would have been worse, but that was rough. I had this race so in the bag. I'm gonna go this way. It's actually better to go this way. Because I'm small, so I might as well just bounce on the mushrooms. Might as well. Nice, nice pull. Third. Alright, we're good. Silver. Disconnected. So Toad's Factory will just be a race for fun at this point because 2 people have already got eliminated on the Mushroom Cup. Hopefully connections work a little bit better, but Silver had 3 points anyway, so I guess it works out. So he got last on the last race, and it just it wasn't having it. Maybe he rage quit, who knows? But we shall play Toad's Factory for fun. It's a good little warm-up race before we hit up the Shell Cup. Shell Cup's scary, guys. You got 2 really short tracks, you know? Nice. We're getting a little breakaway. It's nice to play some 200cc online. It's been a while for me. I've been playing so many speedruns, and when you play the computers, you know, it's a whole different feeling. Not bad, not bad. It's also nice because I'm not super worried about taking good lines, you know? Like, when I'm playing on the speedruns, I'm always concerned about taking every shortcut and like losing even a second, I'm bummed out. Oh, double mushroom pull, that was sick. But here it's like, you know, I'm cruising. You want to take good lines, but you're not freaking out about it. Ooh, that was a really unfortunate placement for a shell. Bush is just hanging out. He's already given up. Alright, guys. A nice little chill. It was a chill Toad's Factory, just a minute 30. And on to the Shell Cup. We have 10 contestants left. Alright, now we play the first Retro Cup. Only 1 person gets eliminated on the Retro Cups. So we will go from 10 to 9. Hopefully no more people disconnect or quit. Here we go. Everyone is at clean slate, 0 points for this cup. Chespin on the bullet bike still. I'm curious, do we have any flame runners still in the room? I don't think so. It looks like it's all mock bikes and then 1 bullet bike. 2 bullet bikes? 2 bullet bikes. Oh, I threw both back on accident. Hopefully no red shell comes. That was a mistake. And then I get punished with a fib. Okay, I'm very, very thankful no red shell came right there. Playing a little bit risky, but I feel very good now because I just got 15 points. I should be able to advance. Only 1 person gets eliminated. Unless I get like last the next 3 races, I'm chilling. Remember, it's me versus everyone. So people are gonna schlag me a lot. There's no trolling, so you're not allowed to go a lap behind and troll. Then again, you wouldn't want to do that anyway because you're guaranteed 0 points if you do that and only 1 person getting eliminated. But yeah, as this room gets smaller, I guarantee everyone in the room is gonna start working together and trying to target shock me and maybe even hold blue shells. It'll be interesting. So the points really matter. Rex 0, Gap 1. Okay. Yoshi Falls. I have a lot of stress off my back after that first race. It'll be stressful when there's like 4 people left and then like you get last the first race, you know? Something like that. We got Kez right on our tail here. And the tracks are gonna keep getting harder. Oh, lots of traps on the waterfall there. The tracks are gonna keep getting harder as the room gets smaller because all the hardest cups are at the end. The last 3 cups are gonna be deadly. The last 4, honestly. I got squished in first? That doesn't happen every day. I'm getting last. Ninth. Okay. Wow, that sucks. All right, so JSF disconnected. So it is literally all the people with bad internet who just keep getting eliminated. So once again, we have a couple races of just enjoyment. This is gonna get a lot more interesting once we get down to the wire, but for now, it is literally the battle of the internets. Who can stay in the room? What I'm gonna have to do next time is I'm gonna literally have to ask the people when they fill out the form. I'm gonna have to ask them how often they disconnect from my friend rooms. All right. So Leaf is the world record holder for Ghost Valley 2 LFU, but that's on 150cc. So we're lucky he hit that fake item box. It was like a 1v1 right there. There's like that extra pressure when you're playing online and you have the world record on a track and then you play it. Obviously this is different, this is 200cc, but there's always that little extra pressure because you know everyone knows you have the world record. So everyone wants to beat the person with the world record. If people disconnect with a certain amount of points, then you just have to get more points. So if someone like gets 30 points and then they disconnect, like we'll remember that they got 30, you know? And we'll base we'll base who gets disconnected off who actually scored the least amount of points. See, you see how much faster it is to do the little shortcut, because Leaf did not do the shortcut and I did it. I was able to pass him up. Oh shoot, that ran out a little bit faster than I thought it would. Okay. Ah, messed that up a little bit. We're chilling, we're chilling. This track's always so much fun. Ooh, blue shell, okay. Nice, we're going for shortcut, boys. We're doing it. Or should I chain? I'm just gonna do cut. Oh god. One green and fifth! This game hates me, dude. Okay. Mario's like really out there right now. Look at Kez beasting it. Alright guys, we're down to the final 9. 2 people getting eliminated here. This will be a scary start to a GP. I think the next couple races. Oh. Nice, nice, nice. The chain chomp doesn't chase you on online, which is so nice because I'm so used to this thing just killing me. I'm gonna win this thing as long as there's no blue shells. But if I get blued even once, I'm gonna get trampled by everybody. Because like I said, everyone is trying to get a piece of me if they can. The chances of me getting eliminated this early are very slim, but when it gets down to like the final 5, final 6, anything can happen in one GP, you know? See? Look at that. This is already really bad for me. Starting in first every GP is like a blessing and a curse. Sometimes it'll go really well. I'll just get a breakaway, I'll win the race like Peach Beach, and other times this will happen. Be a lot more stressful. Oh my god, I got so screwed this race. Target shocked and blue shelled. Alright, I'm in the hot seat. I'm only getting like 3 points for this. Coconut Mall, let's see who's able to do the shortcut. I'm gonna really pray I get some mushrooms right now. I'm in the hot seat. Only got 3 points last race. 2 people are getting eliminated here. Ooh, no box. That really sucks. We're gonna go for this box right here. What was that? There we go. Yes, awesome. That's so huge, guys. Now I'm gonna do the shortcut. Once again, for this room, no ultra shortcuts are allowed, obviously, but you could still do glitches. A couple glitches are allowed, as long as they don't skip key checkpoints. We're hitting all the key checkpoints right now. And we're in first. Got a little, oh, I got a nice lead right now. And we got it twice. We are winning this race. This was so smooth. No shocks, no blues. Oh my god. I don't. What a fun race. On CTGP, if you skip any key checkpoints, it won't count your lap online races. So that's how you know I didn't skip any key checkpoints. I hit them all. Jake has 0 points! Uh-oh, but he's only like 1 race away from getting out of knockout, because like Bush only has 4 and FMIAL has 3, so it's still like up for grabs. 2 people are getting eliminated this GP. Okay, DK Summit. Ooh, fib. I always get scared when I get it. Yep. Oh, let's see if I can. Come on, come on. No, it's hitting me from the front. It hit me from the front. Okay. I'm gonna go for this box. Yo, watch this, watch this. Oh, oh, no, never mind. We're chilling. I just literally just did the double without even having to use the bullet. I'm gonna hold this bullet for a while. I'm gonna hold this bullet till next lap, and I'm gonna do the double with the bullet. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Watch this, guys. You're gonna love this. Hopefully I don't get shocked. Like, I'm super stoked for this, if this works out. Oh, I was just gonna hold it in first. I was about to get to first place. I'm not even kidding. Or second, and then just use it in second. But the problem is, if I used it right there, the bullet would have went like nowhere. The bullet only drops you. It barely goes anywhere. If like you're in third, it'll just drop you in first. So it'll literally last like 2 seconds. So I was gonna try to hold it in first. But we're still in a really good spot right now. Gonna play it safe. Go this way. Nice try. Come on, come on, come on! Second. I think I got second. Alright, so Jake is... It looks like Jake and FMIAL are gonna be eliminated here. Royals go mine. This track is so scary because you can get bumped off so easily. There's no flame runners in the room, so at least we don't have to worry about that. Oh, we both getting wrecked. Gap takes the lead. That Peach player's already fallen behind. What's so interesting is even though there's a player with like 2 points right now, if he gets like second or third place, if he gets second or first even, like he's out of the hot seat, he can potentially still survive. So it's not over. You never know. Oh, okay. Bodation Nation target shocking me on the worst ramp in the game. That one and Waluigi are brutal. For those of you who play Clan Wars, you know what it's like to get target shock on that ramp. Oh, blue shot on Waluigi, and the other one is that Mushroom Gorge. Mushroom Gorge is also insane. You get target shocked on the mushroom section. That was a bad throw. I went for a crazy throw. Should I go for a cool shortcut? I'm gonna go for it just for you guys, because... Oh! The only reason I went for that is because I'm not getting eliminated this GP, so I might as well, you know, style. So, that's something I've been able to pull off 3 times in a row. I did a time trial of this track, and I had the 200cc record for, like, maybe a day or so, because right when the 200cc time trials came out, I messed around on this track, and I did that 3 times. It's a really cool shortcut. Saves a lot of time. It's only 200cc. Oh, Jake! I remember I was just talking about it. If like someone gets second or third place, they could survive. Look at this. So FMIAL, Fear Me I'm Lag, is eliminated. Bush and Jake are gonna both stay in the room, and after the next race, whoever gets a lesser spot gets eliminated. So even if Jake gets first and Bush gets second, Bush is eliminated. This will carry over to the next GP. Okay, so this is a super crucial race because Bush and Jake ended with the same amount of points. This is a tiebreaker race for them. Whoever finishes above the other person will survive. The other person will be kicked. So Sherbetland is a tiebreaker race. And besides that, one person will get eliminated at the end of the Banana Cup. So after Waluigi Stadium, one person will be eliminated. This is huge. I think the penguin patterns are slightly different online than they are on VS mode. That felt a little bit different. I didn't expect that penguin to be there. I like completely derped. Bush is beasting it. He knows what's on the line here. Oh, he just fell off! Bush! Remember, the two people to watch out for this race are Bush and Jake. Jake made an epic third place comeback at the end of Wario's Gold Mine. It went from 2 points. He had 2 points after 3 races. And then he got 8 points on the final race, so he ended up with 10. So crazy. Crazy how stuff works out like that sometimes, you know? Got Rex in first. Rex, you slowed me! But it looks like I got him too. An eye for an eye, man. Who's in first right now? Who's in first? I'm trying to get eyeballs on him. Trying to get some eyeballs. Who's in first? I'm so curious. Oh, someone dodged. Here comes Jake! Here comes Jake! He's barreling his way to first. Jake dodges. It's Jake and Bush in top 2! One of them is gonna get eliminated. Oh, I dodged it! This is a huge race for me too. Oh! Who got first? Dude, they beasted it. Both of them beasted it. And the crazy part is Bush is eliminated. Wow. That is insane. The 2 people on the hot seat showed up. Bush, I'm sorry. You are the weakest link. Your flower cup was not good enough. Jake with the comeback of the century. 2 points after 3 races on the flower cup. And he is surviving. Okay, here we go. So Bush just went out in the most epic fashion I've ever seen. And Jake... I'm so impressed with Jake, man. What a comeback. What an underdog story for Jake. So one more person is getting eliminated this cup, and Jake is sitting pretty with 15 points, so it's very likely Jake survives this GP. 3 more races. Snipe! That was a good one. Jake's got the strategies, man. Jake's got the bagging strats. Kind of derping here. Okay, so I have to remember, there's only 7 in the room now. So being in 5th is like being in a bottom spot. That's more like being in 8th or so. Gotta remember that. Every time I get mushrooms, somebody uses the shock. Leaf with the dodge. I'm in an okay spot. If I get okay, that's not a bad item. It's actually a very good item considering what's coming after me here. Yes, 3rd place. Okay. We should have 16 points now, so we should be good. Gap has 0. Jake has 18. Jake is winning the GP. Race number 3. 2 people are definitely in the hot seat. Only 1 is going home at the end of the Banana Cup. And then it's going to get really scary when we get to the next cup, which is the Star Cup, because 2 will get eliminated and there's only going to be 6 people left. So it's literally 1/3 of the room is going bye-bye. That's going to be crazy. I'm getting slow-owned a lot. But, I mean, hey, people are using some weird combos. I think he chose Magikuser, which is actually really cool, because he's trying to capitalize on, you know, what do we call it? The 2 off-road tracks. The Magikuser specific specialties. Now remember, if I get eliminated, everyone left wins. I'm gonna go for this, I guess. Oh, the chain! Awesome. It's a really good pull. The problem is, doing the double shortcut's just really hard. It's just really freaking hard. I'm not gonna even go for it. I'm just gonna do this. never mind. You know what? It's okay though. We got some mushrooms to speed us up. And I just keep getting third place every race, and that's not a bad thing. Second place only gets like 10 points, so he has to get first in order to survive. Plasma. Going by a gap in this room. Yikes. That was a good snipe, right? That's pretty cool. Too bad I hit the wall right after. There we go. Let's see if this is faster. Doing this. Oh, that is sick. I don't really go for that in the speed runs. Maybe I should on lap 3. There's Rex in first. Now remember, Gap literally has to... I'm gonna play it safe. Gap has to get first in order to survive. Otherwise, he's eliminated. Regardless, there's Gap. Gap is literally right next to first. Oh, this is great. Dude, Rex screwed up. And I'm not gonna like, if he's in second, I'm not gonna give him first, you know, I would be unfair to the other competitors. So, but if I get blued here, you know, if I get blued, I screwed that up. Very well can happen. I might be ruining Gap's day here. Alright. Gap is eliminated. You know what? I'm happy for Gap though, because he didn't end on 0. He got a couple points, and he went out fighting. Okay, here we go. 6 people left. 2 are going down. The point distribution is going to be a little bit wonky now, for sure. I kind of messed that up, so I decided to not trick. Yeah, so I have one advantage for sure. As long as there's no blues, because I start in first and I have 200cc lines down pretty well, I am able to get breakaways sometimes. And even though everyone is against me, it's me versus everyone, people are still trying to survive themselves. So it's not like people aren't hitting each other. People are still hitting each other. I tried to get up the sidewalk, but it didn't work out so hot. Hopefully no blues, lap 3 here. There's so much pressure taken off if you get first in any race, because it's like you rarely get last in a GP if you ever get first, if that makes sense. Nice. Playing it safe. We're good. Remember though, 2 people get eliminated this GP. I got 107. Sometimes I don't even get 107 in the speed runs. That's crazy. Should I bag on this one? Nah, I'm just gonna run it. Hope for no blues again. Got him. Awesome. Awesome start. Try to grab that item. Try to do the shortcut. Oh, dang it. Okay, we're going to lose a little bit of time here. We're in second? Yeah. Jake! What a beast, dude. Try to get him with my trail. Troy versus Jake. What's so nice about the 200cc races, but even when you're in first, it's still interesting. That's like my only problem with the 150cc speedrun, is that like it's not, you're in first and it's a little slower, well it's a lot slower, and it's not as interesting to watch as the 200 run. However, if you have like really good lines, you know, like Enmead's got some really good lines, so it's more entertaining watching him because he's got those really crisp time trial lines. If I do the 150cc speedrun, no items again, I'm gonna have to practice my shroomless lines before I do it, so I can put on a good performance. That was a little bit rough. Let's see if we can get shortcut again. Okay, well we got it, I guess. You know what? This was a good spot to get blued. I actually just barely pull off the shortcut in time, so that was actually really nice. because I got back in the water current instantly. That could have been a much worse. Could have lost way more time right there. Oh my god. I jumped and I was trying to trick and it didn't let me trick and I didn't get far enough over to the right and that was horrible. Second please, second please. Okay. Oh, luckily I got second. A lot of people messed up that last ramp. Definitely going for shortcut here. Not perfect, but not bad. Alright, a lot is on the line on these last two races. Oh, we have auto-activate TCs on too. We have auto-activate Mega Clouds on, which is really interesting. So you can activate the Mega Cloud whenever you want. That's kind of broken. Who makes these rules? This is the first time I've gotten one the entire time. Oh, I kind of messed that up. Oh, we'll be fine. I'm gonna be shock immune for a while now. Actually worked out really nicely. No shock dodge. Yeah, I'm not even worried this GP. I'm already advancing. It's more about like how much I affect the other racers, you know? Like that green could change everything. That can change who survives and who doesn't. Like everything I do is gonna matter for the people in the bottom spots. We're breaking away. We're breaking away. Toadette is struggling. We got one bullet bike left, guys. I believe that's Chespin. We got 5 mock bikers. 1 on Peach, everyone else on Daisy. This is one of the hardest 200cc tracks. That's why everyone's having a tough time on it. However, it's one of my best 200cc tracks, so I kind of expected this to happen. But this one is super hard to navigate. It's extremely easy to fall off. When I was doing the speedruns at the very beginning, when I was trying this track out, I'd fall off once or twice every single time. But we just got at 147. Oh my gosh. LFU is in 5th. It's gonna come down to the last race. Is Jake gonna survive another GP? Jake is making such a comeback, man. Everyone is rooting for Jake right now because he is just, you know, he's playing on borrowed time. He had the most epic comeback on Warriors Gold Mine and Turbot Land. He's still in the room. He's in 3rd to last place. If he maintains that, he's moving on to the Leaf Cup. Here we go. And yeah, I'm not gonna bag this one because, you know, there's only a couple people left in the room. There's only what, 6 of us? Yeah. It's funny when you look at the minimap, it looks like people are so far behind, but then you have to remember it's 200cc, so people catch you really instantly. So like if this was 150cc, I'd look at this lead right now and be like, oh, I can get hit by a red shell and still be in 1st. Well, not anymore. That Daisy player's coming up on me. We're gonna lay some traps for Leaf. We're getting blue shelled. And it looks like Leaf takes the 1st place. Leaf really needs this 1st. Give me mushroom game, come on. Oh! Let's go, baby, let's go! This is awesome. What a great pull, man. Such a lucky item pull. I'm stoked about that. Rockless rock hop 2 times in a row. You know it. Oh man, I am almost lapping that Peach player. All right, guys, we just had an extremely dominant Star Cup. That's one of the hardest cups in the entire speedrun, so I knew I could really capitalize on that as long as things went my way. Guys, I think Jake is the Peach player. I think Jake is about to get eliminated. Let's see, guys, let's see. How did things shake out? Okay, guys, and Jake survives! Oh my god, Jake is making the craziest run I've ever seen. Dude. Alright, so Leaf is out. No one saw that coming. Leaf must have had a really unfortunate GP. 1st place gives so many points here. If you get 1st even once, like, you're moving on pretty much. Because 1st gives you like 15, and then 2nd gives you 9, 3rd gives you 4 points, and last place gives you 1. So this is definitely a bagging track. Doesn't mean I'm not going to front run it though, because front running is a lot more safe strategy. And if you don't get blued, you're always going to get a top spot. So I'm just hoping no blues. There's only 4 people now, less chance of a blue shell. And even though, even though this is a track where if you get triple shrooms, you could do the giant shortcut, I'm not gonna risk it. No way. That was cool though on Grumble and how I got to do the shortcut twice. I got really lucky with that item pull after the blue. Really lucky. So guys, you don't even get to see that strat whenever I'm doing the speedruns because I always bag here, but you can just skip that hill every time. Alright, top 3 are really close right now. That was a little bit difficult. Yo, double trick. That was a little bit unexpected, I'd say. Oh, got him. Got him with my item. Oh my god! Last second snag! Dang. Only one person gets eliminated here, so I'm okay with 9 points. Kez comes out of nowhere and steals my first place. Rex, 1 point. Rex is on the hot seat. On to BC3. BC3 is going to be really interesting. I don't even know how I'm going to do on this one, because it's so easy to mess up the low jumps and fall off. Like, you either beast the low jumps and you get all 5, or like you miss one and then you overshoot it and you fall off. Like, this track's crazy. I'm definitely not going to go for a shortcut, because you know, I'm not safe yet. I only got 9 points right now. I got a little bit of a lead. I'm gonna start lane traps now. We're okay with that. Look at that banana, dude. That banana's in the perfect spot. I did all 5 low jumps last lap, and I did the trap also. Oh my god, we are popping off. Good luck beating me, dude. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Because we got the hardest cups left, and this is my bread and butter, man. Kind of hard to see right now. Oh, I hit my own banana. Uh-oh. The shortcut's open. This just got interesting. Jake's in last right now. Jake's the peach player. I don't know the difference between Rex and Kez. I'm hitting traps. I'm hitting traps. Dude, I only have like, I don't even have a blue shell lead anymore. I gotta make sure I don't hit anything else. We're lucky we beasted those first 2 laps, because this last lap has been a little bit of a... It's been a little bit ugly. Kez got second! Rex and Jake, 5 points each. Kez and myself, 24. Kez and I are moving on for sure, but Rex and Jake, oh my god, it is a toss-up now. It is a toss-up. 3 left after this GP, and... Jake and Rex, man, you guys are making it really interesting right now. Just dodged that like 5 times. Oh, I hit the tree. I never do that in the speedruns. What's going on? It's so interesting caring about the bottom of the leaderboard instead of the top. That's what makes this different than a normal fun room. You know? It's like normally it's all about who gets first, but this, all of the pressure's on the people at the bottom. I'll lay a banana here. I'm trying to spice things up for the other racers. Yes! Perfect. Getting a little bit of a lead. Never get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable. Well, actually, I'm definitely moving on. There's like, it would take an insane, it would take such a miracle for me not to get last. It would take, I'd have to get the last 2 races, and like, the other 3 players would have to get like exact positions twice in a row. You know, it would require way too much for me to get last. It might not even be possible. I haven't done the math, but I don't have too much to worry about. I still want to race well because, you know, every single GP is a clean slate. You never know how the next GP is going to go. All it takes is 1 bad GP and you're out. You know, Leaf was dominating and then he had 1 bad GP and he's eliminated. So that's just how it goes, you know. All right. I forgot the post doesn't count you as finishing. I was just like, bonk. He is in the hot seat, guys. It might be the end of the road for Jake. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Rex has a Mega TC. Dang! Kez playing dirty. I respect it. He's gotta do what he's gotta do. He's already moved on, so he's just kind of messing around. I'm gonna do a shortcut. Nice, and then I could drift here. Oh, that didn't work out as well as I thought it would. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to pull a blue shell. Whoops. Ooh. And guys, that is the end of Jake. R.I.P. Jake, guys. I know people in the chat wanted me to slow down, but I have to race my best. It's only fair for the other contestants. Rex beasted it on the last race, pulled out of first place. And then there were 3. As you guys know, only 1 person gets eliminated on the retros. So 1 person will get eliminated on the Lightning Cup, and then we'll go to the Special Cup for the final 2. Or Kez and Rex will both win if I get eliminated. Here we go. I always feel the most stress on the first race. Once I have a good race, I feel a lot better. I've only had like 1 bad first race this entire time. My first races have been excellent. I've been very lucky with the blues. Only gotten blued a handful of times this entire room. This is a bagging track though, so this one's a little bit different. But I'm gonna be back spamming as much as I can. I need to make it to the final room. When I came up with this idea, I was like, oh, if I don't make it to the final room, it'll be so lame. It'll be so much more hype for everyone watching at home if I make it to the end. And then it's even more hype for the person who's in the end, who's not me, because they could be the sole survivor and the winner of the first knockout tournament. Instead of sharing that crown. Uh-oh. That was gross. This is a very boring race. Everyone, look, oh my gosh, never mind, wait. The Daisy player in second just hit like multiple items. Nope, they're spinning out. Oh, the comeback. Who just, dude, someone just created a crazy comeback. Looks like one of the players, Rex, got like a golden mushroom or something and just broke away. Kez flubbed. That matters a lot. 6 points is a lot because there's massive increments for each placement now. All right, guys, here we go. If you get 2 first, you're sitting pretty now because like, you know, even though I got first here, if I get last the next 3 races, it's not going to be pretty. Ooh, Rex is falling really far behind early, but this is a comeback track for sure. Dang it. Oh, we both messed that turn up. I'm going to lay it right here. Got him. Good spot. I have another idea for a spot. I'm gonna lay one right here. If someone does shortcut, there's so much speed that you yeah, someone hit it. There's so much speed that you're able to produce whenever you're when you're mushrooming. So it's like it's so hard to avoid items when you don't expect them, even if they're in plain sight on 200. The hidden banana spot meta is so different on 200cc. We're doing a lot better after that first turn. Oh, almost messed that up. We're okay, we're okay. I'm gonna get another first right here, and we're gonna be We're gonna be looking real nice for that final GP. All right, Kez got second, Rex got, okay, no, this is interesting. They're tied. 2 more races. I'm gonna go for some shortcuts because I'm chilling right now. I'm big chilling with that 30 points after two races. Oh, someone already messed up. Kez is right on my tail. Messed that up. He's gonna pass me. Oh, he's right next to me now. Watch this, guys. Watch this. Oh, dang it. Mushroom. That's really good for the bridge. The bridge is kind of terrifying on 200 a little bit. Not really useful for the shortcut. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna gain so much on him right here. Look at this. I'm going for it again, guys. I'm going for it one more time. Yes! Woo! Look at that lead. Look at that lead. 33-second lap. I'll go for it again. Because this race is over. Look how far behind everyone is. Everyone is just so spread out right now. Oh, I was trying to get like a sick low trick. Dang it. Still very fun. I didn't really know if I wanted to even dodge that. Like, I thought about it and I was like, I don't really want to dodge this. Because I would have to mushroom into the wall. Alright. Cool. And Kez has 18, Rex has 12. It's all down to the last race here for who gets to 1v1 me on the Special Cup. Okay. If Kez or Rex end up tying, then Dry Ruins is going to be so crazy. It's nice not having to worry about the thwomps that chase you on VS mode online, you know? They don't have like the built-in AI where they know where you go, so it's a lot. Oh, that was a beautiful turn. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, this track's a lot easier online than it is on VS mode. Oh, someone failed shortcut. I'm in first by quite a bit now. Not for much longer. No, dude, I just missed the Sandstorming Turbo. Oh my god, I'm screwing up. If either one of them wins this race, they're moving on. Because 15 points is so much. It's funny how, like, when I have this big lead like this, I can influence the game with every single shell I throw. Like, I just hit somebody and cause like a massive disruption in their race. I'm just gonna throw everything back. Oh, I hit someone else. Oh, it's so close. It is literally down to the wire between them right now. Look at them. They are dead even going into lap 3. I'm gonna lay more traps. I'm gonna make it really hard for them. I'm gonna lay traps everywhere. Make a landmine for them. Look at this. Every single corner for them. Every single corner. Gonna make them work for that. Oh, I got him on the bridge. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Should I lay one more? I'm gonna lay one more. I'm gonna lay it really tight on this last corner. Oh, I accidentally threw it forward. Okay, well, we'll see how this ends up. It's very close. Okay, let's see who got second. It was Rex! And we're going on to Dry Ruins. Whoever beats the other player moves on for the final 3 races. Oh my god. Alright guys, because of the tie, whoever gets last place in this race between the 2 of them, or sorry, whoever just finishes last between the 2 of them gets eliminated. And then we play the final 2 races, the final 3 races with only 2 people. Sorry, I can't talk, there's a lot on the line here. Every race matters, even for me. This race matters a lot for me too. I'm gonna try to get first. I'm very close to successfully defending myself against the Bodation Nation. Does that make sense? Very close. Very close. Soon there will only be one challenger left. But yeah, there's definitely pressure on me in this race, unlike the last couple races, because these points carry over for the final 3. Never would have expected that to happen. Oh! This is crazy. This is crazy. One of them's about to get eliminated right here. I just lost out on a ton of points. Rex is, oh my god, Rex has a 13-point lead. Dude. Okay. I gotta win them all. I think I gotta win them all. Kez is out. It's Troy versus Rex. And I'm down 13 points. Dude, I have to win all 3 in order to win now. I have to win all 3. Wish me luck. Or don't. It depends who you're rooting for. I'm not gonna make it easy on you, Rex. But that is pretty epic. I am not gonna make it easy on Rex. I'm gonna try hard at this. As crazy as I can, guys. Cause yeah, if he wins even one race, I can't catch up. It's just over, straight up. Gotta give it all I got, man. I want to make it to Rainbow Road. I'm winning this one. I'm winning this one. I'm not going down that easy. Dang, Dry. I never expected I was gonna get last. That just totally shook up the points like crazy. Alright, 2 more races. I gotta win 2 more. Rex has 22, I have 17. On to Bowser's Castle. With everyone in the room, I was like winning almost every GP, and now I'm behind, you know, on the final GP when I only have 1 challenger. It's gonna be so interesting. Oh, Rex had a beast start to this. I know where I'm gonna lay this next one, right at the bottom, because he might not see it. Yes, got a nice little lead. If I win this race, it's not over, because if he wins Rainbow Road, he will still end with more points than me because I got 3rd on Dry, and he got 1st. So it is. I need to win this to have any chance. And Rainbow Road, man, anything can happen on Rainbow Road. Rainbow Road's crazy. Did he hit it? He didn't. Okay, he dodged my traps, but he messed up somewhere, because we have a nice lead right now. He definitely fell off somewhere. Yikes. Dude, he fell off again. I see him on the mini-map. He's respawning. We're good. We have like a 4 blue shell lead at this point. He floundered. Hey, you know what? Rex is adding suspense. Rex is adding suspense. It's coming down to Rainbow Road, guys. It's coming down to Rainbow Road. Should I go for shortcut? Why not? Never mind, I can't. Fire pillar's in the way. Dang it. Okay. Alright, guys. He went for shortcut. Oh, he's going for glitch, man? Dude, Rex is pulling out all the stops. I have a 3-point lead, but whoever wins gains 8 points over the other player on the last race. So here we go, Rainbow Road, final race. 4th place blue shell for Rex, too late. It all comes down to the final race. How epic is this? Oh, how is this race gonna go? Is one person gonna break away, or is it gonna be a flounder fest? Got the moon jump. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. We're gonna have a little breakaway. Nice. Oh! Epic last track, too. Try to get him with that. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. There's no way I'm doing risky strat unless I absolutely has to. Guys, Rex fell off. I have a big breakaway. I just gotta not fall off now. I got like probably a 6 or 7 second lead. If he gets a blue shell and gets me over a gap or something, he can catch up, but I have a really nice lead. I'm gonna play it as safe as I can. Dude, when he won Dry Ruins, pulled off that comeback, I was like, I'm gonna lose. He's getting crafty, dude. I was like, oh, wait, no. Yes. Okay. We're good, we're good. It's over! Look at that breakaway. That is game. Nice try, Rex. Oh. Guys, that speedrunning came in handy. I was able to front run these last 3, which are very, very skill-based 200cc tracks. And we're sitting pretty. We're sitting pretty. I'll go for the hard strat because it's over, guys. We definitely won. Oh my gosh. Here's the hard strat. Oh, perfect. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I'm glad I get to end it beasting it like that. Dude, this is going to be like a better Rainbow Road than I get in most of my speedruns. What is this? Rex. 156! Why can't I get this in my speedruns? Against computers. Guys, I went super beast mode at the end there. Alright. Rex, good games. Thank you. Epic performance. I'm going to give you VIP. Shoutouts to Jake for defying all odds as the lowest VR player and making it to the final 5. And yeah, good games, everybody. We'll do more of these. Next time, we'll do something a little more crazy. We'll do item rain, or we'll do regular tracks, 150cc, or we'll do custom tracks. I'm not sure, but thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.